combines a lot of aspects of what I like seeing in great swimming. It combines a whole stroke, so you're setting up the catch of the stroke. Then the body's moving in a narrow hallway over the stroke, and then eventually you actually vault over that catch. So set the catch, hold the line, then a big switch. Over the other side, set the catch, hold the line, then a big switch. As he does this, he sets the high catch straight down and comes over it. Sets the other one, stays on the side, and comes over it. Very nice. Steady flowing kick, travel in a narrow way right over the catch. Head stays down, in line. This time we're adding a little more vaulting on it, so he's going to set up the front catch and really kind of throw over the top more aggressively. So the idea is to move, vault the body over the hand. Ideally that hand stays in a pretty steady position, and the shoulder and hip, as you come through here, the shoulder and the hip end up vaulting over the catch position. Okay, once again, emphasizing the high catch, what we're working on here is by lifting the body up out of the water, the blade's going to have a tendency to want to drive down, just to, if anything, grab balanced position. So when he's driving the fingertips down, he's not only getting in that quick catch position like a sprinter needs to, but he's also having to maintain rigidity through his body in order to maintain any kind of line. So let's watch him as he tries this drill. Nice and slow and open, heads up out of the water. Driving the hands down. Very nice. Human paddle is one of those drills that we've done since back in the Auburn days early on. And it's really, again, just an emphasis on establishing a high catch in the water. It's just so critical for swimmers to understand that the stroke begins here and not here. Okay, a lot of swimmers will start initiating their pull from here, and when they do, they're set up to lose, because this is what's going to happen almost all the time. You really have to learn how to take time to establish that position in the water. Then you want to learn how to move it. So the human paddle just teaches us to take away all the recovery, all the stuff back here. All we're working on is the front piece of the top human paddle. Then we'll progress it to a whole human paddle. This is the top part. It's working on little small digs in the water. Do this in a good body alignment. Take the kick away at first, then you can add a little kick in. But all the emphasis just on the one thing, that high catch. As he's going through this drill, you'll see he's just nice and relaxed in the water. And it's just pull straight in with a high catch. No pulling, no kicking going on. He's just taking his time with a nice high pull. Really training the scapula to stay high and engage that pull from the very top of the fingertips. Too many swimmers don't get propulsion until they're down underneath their chest and hips. One more time, and just, this is almost a one-handed breaststroke pull drill, to where you're emphasizing one pull than the other. The difference is we're not circling out like we do in breaststroke. We're actually pulling straight down and recovering straight over the top. This is for freestyle. Again, you see there's no hurry. This is taking this swimmer about 30 seconds to 40 seconds to get across the pool. There's no hurry as you're doing these drills. Be patient, especially the establishment of the catch. Next step is going to be the full human paddle. So on the top of the stroke, we're going to establish the big catch. Then we're going to work all the way through the pull to where we finish right here. So a little bit of elbow bend, hands a little bit flexed, but it's the full range of the motion. We're not worried about acceleration right now. All we're trying to do is establish the pull pattern under the body. This takes away the recovery so they can stay right in line. Best to do it with a snorkel. And be patient on this once again. There's no hurry. We're not trying to accelerate. As he goes here, it's just one big high catch and then move through, switching back and forth. With a kickboard in, I tend to keep them a little bit more flat, which is a better way to start. Now we're taking the kickboard out so he can engage a little bit of a light kick. This will get him to rotate a little bit more as he does this drill. You can see he's tipping the hips a little bit more now as we're beginning to get a little more into the true freestyle stroke. Notice he's always establishing the big catch first. Really critical to top level swimming that you start with that big catch and then move the body over the catch. Now he's putting a little more hips into it, shifting side to side. Especially for you younger swimmers, I want to see you over-exaggerate the shifting of the hips. As swimmers get older and older and they become more sprinters, they stay flatter and flatter. But for right now, I like a lot of exaggeration of the rotation of the hips. As you look at this drill right now, he's getting a little bit of a bobbing effect. We don't want that. We want to stay down and planted in the water so we're not shifting. And that's an indicator that somewhere in there his hand's coming here and he's sending himself up a little bit. So we want to be pushing straight back, not up and down. See, we can keep a little flatter here and shift one side to the other. That's a better position right there. It's going to be a little bit of natural shifting coming through. I like how that's working for him. And a small, steady kick that doesn't interrupt anything. On this last lap on this drill, it looks like he's getting comfortable with holding that water without bobbing up and down. As you look at this drill, again, the big thing is the big high set catch and just letting the body travel over that catch. Later, as we begin to swim a little more, we'll emphasize the acceleration through that position. A couple thoughts for those as you watch underneath the water in that view. What you'll see is he's pulling down his midline. In swimming, you don't want to be outside wide of the body. There's not as much power available as you begin to move outside your body. You want to stay right in the center line of your body so that this is where the power, or a lot more the power is. Not only that, it's much more linear compared to being out here. You're not causing any new disruption of water. You're staying right in this power plane of your stroke. So when we're swimming freestyle, we want to stay right inside of our body line, pretend like we're swimming through a little hole that surrounds our body. Here's a common small parachute.